Hey guys, Jared here. Today I'm going to be showing you the tutorial on how to build the same watermelon machine that I showed you in the last video I made. It was a couple days ago. So you'll start out with a frame. The interior of the frame is 4 wide and it goes 7 deep. And then the frame itself, I believe, is 9 long. The back level is 2 deep, so that you can have a piston here, and it's perfectly symmetrical. So what you have here is, all of these side bits, and you can see where I've dug out there for water to be placed. All of these side bits are where the melons will grow, where the melon vines will grow, and the water will hit here and flow in this direction. So to begin, remove all of these center pieces. These are the blocks that the melons will grow on. And dig 2 deep. And you'll also want to dig 2 deep on either side here. There. And you'll want to place sticky pistons here on the ground. These sticky pistons will raise the blocks, which will break the melon blocks that rest on top of them, and raise all of the melon items to be floated upon by water. Next, you'll want to break all these side pieces to place the redstone wiring, which you'll need repeaters. We'll do the same for both sides here. Alright, and I usually place the lever here on the front, on the right side. And, one second. Seem to have forgotten how I normally wire this up. Oh, right. I build it the frame 2 blocks longer in order to place the lever here on the front. And then I dig out this block to give it wiring there. I find it easiest if you run the wiring under in this direction to connect both sides. And the most important part is the timing on the repeaters, but we'll get to that here in a few minutes. So you'll want to test and see. Yeah, see, I have a problem with that. Ah, there it is. So to keep the timer correct, I'll have to place a repeater there, which means I'll have to increase the delay on these ones over here, by 1 tick so that both sides activate at the same time. Alright, there. Now we have all of that set up, which means we can replace the dirt. Well, no, let's not get to that quite yet. Now what we'll want to do is build the frame for the water to sit in, which will be here. And then we'll want to get the wiring put up this way. 1 second. And we will have a torch. Place a torch there. Ultimately, what you want is a top layer over all of this, where the pistons will come down, which, if I'm not mistaken, should be here. Oh, fell in. And let me throw away these stickies because we're done with that. And I use a glass block. Any transparent block will do, but you'll want a block here above where the melon vines will grow to keep the water in, as well as allowing the melons to grow. For the melons to grow, it needs to be a transparent block. You could also use glowstone. I'm not sure how light level affects melon growth, but that's a possibility. Here. Yep, okay. And now we place these top layers. And looks like that's it. You don't have to worry about that frame quite yet, I believe, because those pistons stay naturally extended. Yep, I'm correct. Okay. Now, you've got this repeater here, which will power this block, and you'll need to get wiring. Oh, wrong block. On top of these pistons. So then you just coat this whole top bit here with redstone dust. There we go. So now you've got the basic frame for it all set up. Come over here. Ah, I see what I did wrong. These pistons are 1 block too high. Sorry about that. I've only made this melon machine probably 2-3 times with all the kingdoms within this map, which I'm sure I'll do a video about later. So I've not quite perfected it. And I probably should have looked at it more before I started this video, but oh well. Now let me come out here again. Again here. There we go. 1 second. Look through. No. Alright. Now we'll want to invert the circuit for the top bit here. So we will need to get rid of the piston and glass, and I need a redstone torch. Like so. There we go. There, and that default powers all these on. And so as you can see, they'll lower to the same level that the glass blocks are on. I'm gonna depower these for now because I still need to place the dirt down there. There we go. Now we're wiring up these pistons back here. I mean, there are plenty of ways that you can wire these up, but this is just the way that I currently have. Move this whole setup one block farther. Alright, now you see how both the top pistons and the bottom pistons have the exact same time delay. That is absolutely crucial for this setup, because when the water is done flowing, it will have to drop off. There we go. When the water is done flowing, the top pistons, the purpose of them is to destroy the water blocks. So let me get rid of this lever here. Now let's see how well I really built this. If you built it the right way, then the water should stop right at the end here. And when you flip the lever, the piston should break all the water. So now we'll go along and plant our melon seeds. Come through and grab them. And you'll probably want to plant the melon seeds before you place the piston, otherwise it's pretty difficult. Just have to leave that piston. If you want, you can place water along the outside there to give you, I believe that affects quicker melon growth, but I'm not 100% certain. There we are. Now we'll get some bone meal to grow them, and I'll show you what it looks like when you're finished. There's the guys. I guess it's worth mentioning, though I'm fairly certain that if you guys play Minecraft, you already know this, but this can also be done with pumpkins and pumpkin vines. Though pumpkins are they're not as useful. Alright, there we go. Now we'll replace the pistons. So all in all, that is 14, 15, 16 regular pistons and 14 sticky pistons. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 17 delayers, 2 redstone torches, 18 delayers, 2 redstone torches, and then of course your frame. So see here I've got the water blocks, some glowstone along the edges, and all the melons have grown except the one in the far back, it looks like. I also keep water blocks on the side here to dampen. That was for when I was building it, though, because I was having trouble keeping this soil tilled. And there it is, finished. Most of the melon, you see, usually I can get it so that it's very rare that any melons fall into the glass covered part of the vine, and the pistons come down and destroy the water. So there you go. I hope you guys found this tutorial helpful. If not, post a comment. I'll see if I can put up another one. Thanks, and I'll see you guys next time.